Test recording, continuing Nomad project. I inherited this puppy a couple years ago when I bought a pile of parts. Builder on eBay, or I should say let me say this once I organize my paperwork. Some character named Deegan Quad or Deegan Wad sold me a pile of parts. Unfortunately, he didn't know, or whoever he got it from didn't know, that the monogram pieces he had chopped up and butchered up, which I got 1/2 glue bomb monogram BADMAN, which I sold on eBay. So I had to sacrifice a 35-year-old Revell model 55 Belair that had been in good shape for years. This project car had the roof cut off. Now I'm left over with pieces and parts, but I've gotten it to some semblance. Assembled the chassis. It has twin axles. It's going to be a dual driven rear axle car. Right now the top is not connected. I haven't decided how to finish this because I didn't start it, so therefore I had to take somebody else's inception and then try to give it a life. Sealed the trunk, put a molded in flare in the back, trying to do it possibly as a Vista Cruiser type raised roof, which will take more work, more cutting, more putty. Here's my inception. I call it the BELLA-NOMAD-CAMINO, but it may just become a BELLA-NOMAD. This is my graft alternative. Glass is also going to be a pain in the ass. I've seen some people do the models with the fake water that you can get at a hobby shop or craft shop, but really didn't know what to do, so I started drawing, and I find you can't really build a project if you don't have some kind of concept of where you're going with it, and that's what happened here. The doors are taped on, of course, just to give it a vision. The interior was cut previously, and it was basically a piece of styrene plastic added in. I'm not sure where it's going to end, what color, but I have an idea of where I'm going now. It's a time-consuming process, and this is the body that it started out with, and I said I'm going to hack a decent 55 Belair just to take this already hacked 55. So I took my 55, found another one on eBay, which was an even older body from the 60s. This is from the early 70s. And it's got some aluma tape. It's not quite aluma foil, but hey, it works. Plus, it's just another concept. So That and using some of the GM concept vehicles like the Parade of Vehicles, or the GM Parade. It's that kind of a bus thing, and then they have that Nomad custom Autorama special like I've seen in the model magazines, but this is definitely one that's not going to get to that level. I'm not going to spend any more time on this turkey. Now a quick scan of the work center slash hobby center models, unbuilt models, some built, some not, some projects. 57 Chevys, little red wagons, boxes of models. Each side is boxes and more models and more models. It's my dealership. There's even more models inside the dealership. That's the what you call the work center, garage. There's a true fire survivor special. I have a lot of those from a 2007 fire. There's one of my first dioramas. It's got a bunch of extra junk in it. There's a James Bond diorama from a professor in North Carolina. Another unfinished project diorama, old garage. Don't know where I'm going with it. It's no rush. Who cares? It's mine. I'll finish it when I want or when I can. And again, it'll probably take another drawing. Here's the latest puppy. Got on eBay. All original 67 MPC charger. Plus a 6970 Grand Prix that's going to need pieces to finish it up. Got the wrong bumper on it. Another project that was sealed in plastic and in pieces. The Boot Hill Express. The oh shoot, Daryl Strawberry's or no, Daryl Starbird. Sorry, Daryl. Met him at the Louisville Street Rod Show. Great guy. This is supposed to say Telstar, like the satellite. It's a 60s kind of thing. 57 Chevy AMX. 76 Ventura GTO, 442, Pro Stock, homemade Grumpy's toy, still not done, years later. Dukes of Hazzard, 55, 66, 67 Comet, 69 GTX convertible, another Charger, another 70 Charger, 70 Camaro, 70 Camaro, 69 Firebird, another 71 Camaro. This is my version of Corvette Summer. The unique hood scoop is made with sections of cutout hoods that I kept to center. If anybody ever says, "Oh, I'll throw them pieces away," I kept those pieces for years, and what do I make out of them? I decided to make the Corvette Summer. It's about three different two or three hood scoops, plus a tunnel back from a Corvette racer, rare MPC 73 Cougar, Smoky Dart, Johan 43, AMT Torino, AMT stock car, the Pink Panther. I did that. It was all pink. I figured, what the hell, Pink Panther with footsteps. J. Hoffman, driver. And 69 Cougar, 67 Black Magic Corvette, customized. A friend of mine, Ronnie E., he gave me years ago, one of those, oh hell, Tiger Shark. It's been redone several times. This has the Monza ISMA body kit added to it, metal flake, the candy orange over gold. 72 Chevelle SS 454, 72 SS 454, 72 SS MPC, AMT. AMT has a little bit better detailing. The Hearst Harry Olds, an El Camino, my version of the Texas Rare Bear wheel standard. Torino, Revell 240Z, then on the bottom Monogram, Beer Wagon, Monogram GTO, Monogram GTX, Monogram Cool Bus with the crappy decals and homemade window tinting without the little kids screaming, "Mom!" Badman custom gold with candy blue over wet gold, kind of unique.